Well, I think it's high time to make another video for my followers. What say you? You agree? Dearie me, it's me, LUI. Hi, saluted me. Allow me to showcase something. What is it? Oh, look at that. So, those are my trainees, baby, please, on my Instagram. So, do follow me. I posted tons of them. I mean, tons of them. I literally coach like, I don't know, maybe 30,000 men, and those are just a part of them. Let's take a look at this example right here. Oh, his name is Nael. He was a proper Bonanza life. Look at him. I mean, a true Bonanza life. And now he looks like this. Proper, isn't it? Amazing Bonanza life exorcism. But we're not talking about this tonight. These guys, all of them, are stories related to them. I mean, of course, the main reason is to better their physique. And I guess I know a thing or two about that because I train and I live since 1990. So do the math, like 34 years. I'm quite good at it, thankfully. But oftentimes, these guys, there is an incentive that pushes them to write me an email. Obviously, some of them know me from YouTube, but some others know actually. And when I dig deeper, because I love to talk with these guys. You guys know me, I'm quite worldly. I love to investigate. I love to probe and ask questions and to vet people. And I love different cultures. So I ask a lot of questions. And some of them confess to me where they're here. And it has to do with some issues, literally. And most often these issues are relationship or situationships basically related. And it's just sad. And this process that they did with me was literally salvatory. They had to put their energy somewhere else to think about something positive because they were going the wrong way. And this literally saved them. So not only they're looking good and they better their physique, but that became some sort of secondary, literally. Although they have some crazy transformations. Good Lord, I swear to God, I'm looking at this one right here, and this brought back some memories from this gentleman. And I'll show him to you, all the while keeping his privacy because he has some sort of a tag in the back. So I'll show the upper body. So this guy was 49 when he came back to me to do this transformation. Look at that, at 49. But then I noticed a change in the pattern of his pictures, right? The background was different all of a sudden. When he came to me for the second time, we did two runs. First one was successful, and then he fell back. And then when I asked him about the background, he got divorced. True story. So many of them. And at 49, his kids were adults at that moment. And he had to start over again. It's not easy. This is the gray divorce, the worst one. The worst one. And yeah, retirement plans went out of the window. House is lost. Tremendous money being spent in lawyers and whatnot. A lot of stress. A big hit, right? And what they have done was definitely salvatory for them. They had to put their energy to not think about that, or else it would have been very bad. I just finished with another guy from the US, from New York, East Coast. And at the very end, his transformation was amazing. He confessed to me, he told me this definitely, I was almost, thinking about the worst. I'm not going to get into more detail, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And he saved him. That guy did not tell me the reasons why, but I'm happy that he's happy. He told me I'm in very good place right now. He didn't know, it's up to him. He did not want to share to me the reasons why, but, it was just good. One other guy, he just came back to me. I'm just restarting with him again. I knew what happened to him. He told me that, I think in September of last year, right? The guy is an army veteran with some little bit of trauma, not a physical one, but not PTSD, but close, right? So he had put his life on the line for the U.S. He's an ex-Marine, and literally If you guys know a lingo of the army, you know what the Jody is. The Jody, it's quite common in the army. You know, the wife cheats on you with a Jody when you're basically overseas. You know, in the barracks, she will cheat with another guy. It's so common. They call it the Jody symptom. She has a Jody. In his case, he was not a Jody because he's back home. He has a regular job and whatnot. His transformation was nothing short of exceptional. It was a huge bonanza life, and he lost all of it. He became diced to the socks. But long story short, what happened to him back in September? He noticed some weird emails and text messages. No idea why. And his wife decided to go, let's say, to Miami to have an all girls vacation there. And he was quite suspicious. And he told me she's gonna cheat. And he found all the proofs there. I don't know what happened. Maybe she left the messenger open on her Facebook or whatnot. Long story short, he was sure about it. There's no doubt about it. And they got separated. They got separated. He was, he was devastated. He was devastated because he was already quite fragile when it comes to his mental health. And, I think he has a kid with her, and it was quite devastating for him. He bounced back, thankfully. Um, I'm still in contact with the guy. He's a very, very good gentleman, very basically honest. There's one of his friends one day, he sent him a message, an email or whatnot. He told him, listen, me too, I'm a Louis Marco trainee. Can you give me this information about this, about the meal plan or the training plan and whatnot? And he was suspicious because that guy was a liar. He wanted to have my program for free, and he was not a trainee of mine. He wanted to have basically my tips for free, and he did not give it to him. And that's that. And to be noted, his ex-wife has an amazing job. She's paid more than him, but obviously the system is biased. They did not give him alimony or basically child support. I mean, she has basically common or shared custody, and that's it. So yeah, but thankfully, it's the best case situation because I told him, bro, hopefully you will never take her back. I mean, it's just not the way to go. And God, this is so prominent nowadays. Long story short, guys, be careful out there. It's the wild, wild west nowadays. It's not like before, not back in my days. People have some shame, had some shame back then. The social norms were dictated by different boundaries. Right now, it's like an oil spill. There is no containment. Nothing is contained in this craze. And so they do it. They're incentivized to do it. Remember like a few years ago, about 3 years ago, everybody was getting divorced because it was a trend. Kim Kardashian divorced Kanye. It was cool. And then Larissa Pippen, the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, divorced him just to go around and date some young guys who are her son's age. She was there like a 22-year-old like NBA player who was just playing with her, and then they throw her away because it was like a fashion for them. Since there is no shaming, they do it. It's no shame. There's no shame in the game. So what? I'm gonna do it. Everybody was doing it, and that's that. Now, if you go to TikTok, they talk about body notch. If you guys know what I'm talking about, body notch, and they take pride in that. They took freaking pride in that, man. Literally a week ago, an Australian chick, she made a TikTok video that went viral, and everybody spoke about her actually on newspaper. She went to Paris, and her goal, I mean, she got separated. I don't know, maybe her ex-boyfriend dumped her. So her goal was to go on a vacation and be intimate with as many dudes as she might. And long story short, she went to Paris and she did a video, quite famous on social media now. She was saluted by 22 dudes on a nightly basis. 22 dudes on a nightly basis, baby, please. Craziness. Craziness, man. And that's the norm nowadays. That's just the way to go. You see, most of you guys probably watching me are Westerners. I was telling you about this. I was warning you about this about 15 years ago, for those of you who remember. And some guys back then, they're, no, Louis, you're paranoid because you come from a conservative culture. That's why you're triggered by this. Come on, it's okay out there. It's fine and dandy. Sugar and spice and everything nice. These guys now came back to me. I swear to God, most of these guys came back to me and said, Louis, we stand corrected. You were right. This is crazy. So even the Timmies and Jareds, the white guys who have been brainwashed for generation, because white Westerners, the white dudes in the Western world, have been brainwashed for generation by Disney and Hollywood to be meat grinders, to be puppets. It's all fine. Everything is acceptable. Don't be judgmental. Everything is fine. You know, sugar and spice, everything nice. It's all fine and dandy, right? And even these guys cannot take it anymore because it's human instinct after all. There is a limit. Sorry, man, but do you want to ride the town bicycle? You want to do it? More power to you, bro. You do you, bro. Nobody can do it. I don't care if you're white, you're black, you're Latino, you're Arab. At a certain point, we're all humans. There's things that we can accept. Some others, it's just too much. I don't care what is your background. Now we have reached it too much, and we're getting into some crazy stuff. And there is no limit into it. That's that, man. There is no limit into it. Back in the day, they censored me senseless. They censored my Ask Louis Marco. It was removed. They told me straight up, you cannot talk about these subjects. All I was doing is reading newspaper articles from Australia, the UK, the US, what was happening back then. What was happening back then is vanilla. It's nothing next to what's happening right now. Right now, it's just out of our mind. It's mind-boggling, right? And now, we'll see. They cannot censor me, I assume. Why? Because there are plenty, a litany, a plethora of channels on YouTube doing this better than me. Oh, it's elaborated, it's edited. There are tons of them. They try to censor some of them, but there are so many now. What can you censor? You see, it's out there. So long story short, guys, be careful out there. Stay safe. You do you, bro. Construct yourself. Hopefully you're going to be like the LUI. Grow well, age well, be happy. You guys see me, you follow me since 20 years. Hopefully I'm conveying a positive image for you. I'm still the same guy. I'm not an addict. I'm still natural. I have no addiction to nothing. Thankfully, my body is still loyal. I'm doing what I like, and I'm battering guys as I'm doing it. I'm looking at these guys, and I want to share. Allow me. I mean, all of them are good. Let's pick one random Bonanza Life because I'm so proud of this. I think this guy's name was Tokir. Look at him, looking proper, right? You guys won't believe the Bonanza he was. So admire this. Look at the triceps. Please, baby, please. Right? Look at the Bonanza. This was him back in the day. Same guy. Can you imagine? Look at the Bonanza Life. Bubble trouble gut Bonanza. Look at this one. This one is so aesthetic. Look at the wheels. So aesthetic, this one. His name is Tokir. I remember the guy. His name is Tokir. Look at him. Absolutely saluted, right? Let's see if I have previous pictures of back in the day. There we go. It was Bonanza Life. It was a mild Bonanza Life, right? And now, again, look at the aesthetics. Proper, isn't it? And that's that, bro. You do you, man. You do you. Stay loyal. Acquire your dream car. Be the LUI, man. Seriously. I'm not boasting, but it is what it is. Hopefully I'm conveying a good message. Back then we were talking about bodybuilders and whatnot. Now we're talking about life. Be the best version of yourself. Stay free, man. And that's that. Follow me on social media. I have my TikTok, my Instagram, my coaching email. See you soon, guys. I'll come back almost on a daily basis. Saluting you on YouTube as well. Have a nice one.